Hey everybody, if you would like to see my Penelope Cruz inspired makeup tutorial, then please stay tuned. Okay, first and foremost, I'm going to prep my lid because I'm going to start with my eyes first because her eyes are kind of her most accentuated feature on her face. So I'm going to, put some concealer on my lid because I don't use like a primer or Urban Decay primer potion or anything like that, because my concealer, I feel, does the job pretty darn good and it just stops any creasing from happening. And because it's quite close to my skin colour, it is just a nice colour to use. Basically, for the all over the lid colour, I'm going to use a colour from my Sleek palette, which I'm loving at the moment. It's my Storm palette. And I'm going to be using this colour here. Yeah, that colour. And I'm just going to put that all over the lid. I'm just using a flat shader brush and packing the colour on. I'm not going to sweep it on. I'm actually going to pack it because I want it to last. Yeah. And it's not too far a shade from my concealer colour. So as you can see, it doesn't look like I'm doing anything, but it's just a nice colour to put all over. And it's just like a little bit darker than my concealer. You can't really see that it is, but it is a bit darker. Now that that is on, I'm going to apply a crease colour. And the crease colour I'm going to use is my Natural Collection eyeshadow in Crushed Walnut, and it is this colour here. And just using a kind of a blending crease brush, I'm going to get some on the brush, tap off the excess, and then get that in the crease, because Penelope Cruz has a kind of a deeper socket bone than me, and her crease is a lot more evident, so I'm going to try and create the illusion of that by using eyeshadow. So if you want a kind of a more accurate crease application and a more defined crease application, use a narrower brush like this one. Because normally I would use, what would I use? Let me try and find something. I would use something like this for my crease, quite a fluffier brush, because I like it to be quite blended out and not as defined. But I'm going to aim for a more defined look today, because she often wears quite a smoky eye as well. So yeah, I'm just going to kind of do that. And it's just basically a line, but we're not finished with that yet. But do the same to the other eye. Okay, next you want to get a kohl or eyeliner pencil. I'm just using, I think this is my Maybelline one. And you just want to line all of your eye. So you want to line your upper eye closest to your lash line, your waterline, and also slightly underneath that, and also your tight line if you can manage it. So I'm going to do that, and I might show you, or I might fast forward it, or I might cut it out, I'm not sure, but you'll see something. Okay, once your eyes are lined with the pencil, you want to take a dark coloured eyeshadow, black preferably, or a dark grey. I'm going to be using the black in this Gosh quad, and it's not really a very deep black. It's kind of like a carbony grey black, but yeah. So I'm just going to get an angled brush like that, getting some of it on there, and put that on top of the liner that I put on. So I've put eyeshadow on top of the eyeliner, and I also put it on my bottom lashes as well, just like that. And it sets the pencil liner, which is a bit more of a creamy consistency. Okay, yeah, sorry. Now, getting the brush that you used for the crease colour, you're going to slightly blend out that eyeliner line. I'm just going to get like any eyeshadow brush and get a bit of that colour on there. And just sweep that over the whole lid to kind of soften everything up now. And then also going to blend out that line there at the top so it transitions nice and smoothly. So I would recommend this step. And you can see now that the crease colour doesn't look quite as harsh, and the whole look has kind of just come together a bit more. Now for the kind of highlighting of your brow bone, you can either go with a matte shade, leave it how it is, or use a shimmery shade. I'm kind of in two minds. I'm thinking I want to keep it matte, so I'm just going to use my concealer again and kind of dot it there, and that was way too much, and use that as a highlight. My favourite brush to do brows, and it's this angled brush, but it's got a really stiff, coarse, kind of a little bit more dense than your average angled brush bristles. And using some black and brown from my Storm palette mixed together, but mostly black, I am going to fill in my brow, which is mostly just that portion there because I have kind of like a weird shape, and just bring it down a little bit, and then put some there as well. Just gonna use brow gel to kind of hold that in place. For this look, I'm actually going to contour, which is something I haven't done in ages, using my Sleek contour kit and a fluffy angled brush. I'm doing a slightly more defined look than I normally would. In her pictures, it often looks like she's not wearing any blush or very little, so I'm just going to use very little blush. And I don't know what I'm going to use. I'm kind of contemplating my Accessorize Merge Blush from my NARS blush. I'm going to use my NARS Exhibit A only because I haven't used it in ages. Okay, now for mascara, but I'm going to curl my lashes first. And I'm going to use my Rimmel The Max Volume Flash Mascara. Don't know if you saw that. And I'm going to do about 3 coats of this. Okay, mascara done. As you can see, I've done a very dramatic mascara look because her eyes are very heavily defined. Loads of mascara, loads of eyeliner usually. Now moving on to the lips, last but not least, and I'm going to slightly conceal them because I want them to be a bit more matted out than they currently are. So I'm just going to dab 2 dots of concealer there because this stuff is so strong, and just pat it over my lips. Getting my Rimmel lip liner in Cappuccino, I am going to line my lips. pressing my lips together because I find that softens the look of the lip liner. And I'm actually going to be mixing 2 lip glosses together. First I'm going to use some of this pink lip gloss by 17. It's a sample sized one, and I don't know if they still sell it or anything, but I'm just going to use a little bit of this in the centre of my lip and push my lips together like that. And that's it. Then I'm going to get my Bourjois lip gloss in number 7, my favourite one. Well, no, I'm not going to use that one. I'm going to use the Bourjois in number 1, which is kind of, this one's more corally, and this one's more like a goldy, not a bronze, it's like a goldy nude pale tone. So this is my Penelope Cruz inspired makeup tutorial. I hope you liked it. I used colours that would complement my skin tone as well as reflect her look and style. So I hope that came across. I hope you liked it. Comment, rate and subscribe, please. And tell all your friends. Bye. Oh, and I think I said earlier that I was going to come back to this colour, but I didn't end up doing it in the end because I just liked how it looked without it. So, yeah. This would actually be a really good everyday makeup look. I would wear this to work. Like, it's not so dramatic that you couldn't wear it to work, and it also is dramatic enough that you could wear it out after work for a, you know, after work drinks, or after work dinner, or whatever, you know, a date, whatever you wanted to wear it to. I just think it's really, really nice, and I love this look. I'm happy.